When you think of Valencia, what comes to mind? Probably those sun-drenched beaches, right? Maybe the incredible architecture. And, of course, paella. But what if I told you that one of its greatest treasures has been hiding in plain sight, fermenting for centuries? Well, today, we're about to uncover one of Spain's absolute best-kept secrets. You know, this quote from a sommelier just nails it. It perfectly captures the spirit of what's happening in Valencia. This isn't just about wine. It's a journey into a region that's rediscovering and totally reinventing its ancient legacy. So, what do you say? Let's start that journey.
Okay, so let's start with this idea of a hidden treasure. I mean, Valencia has been a famous destination for ages, but its reputation as a world-class wine region, that's just now starting to catch fire. And believe me, it is happening fast.
And this, right here, this gets to the absolute heart of the story. We're looking at a place with incredibly deep roots in winemaking, but it's now blending all that ancient wisdom with some really cool cutting-edge techniques. And the result? Well, the result is wines that are surprising critics and delighting anyone who's lucky enough to discover them.
To really get how this modern revolution was even possible, we have to look way, way back. Valencia's winemaking identity wasn't just created overnight. No, it was forged over millennia by three really distinct cultures.
Just take a look at this timeline. First up, you have the seafaring Phoenicians. They're the ones who brought the original vines. Then, the Romans, who loved their wine, saw the potential here and just scaled everything up, turning Valencia into a major wine exporter. And then, and this is incredible, during Moorish rule, when alcohol was generally discouraged, their mastery of irrigation actually helped preserve the vineyards for centuries. It's like each culture left its own essential layer in the story.
So that rich history, that's only half of the equation. The other half is the land itself, or what winemakers call terroir. And in Valencia, this really boils down to two things: a dramatic clash of climates and some truly unique native grapes.
Now, this is what I find so fascinating. You've got this duality. Near the coast, it's all Mediterranean sun, giving you these lush, ripe, fruity wines. But then you move inland, you go up in altitude, and everything changes. The hot days and cool nights create wines with fantastic structure and acidity. This diversity means Valencia can produce pretty much any style of wine you can think of.
And if there's one grape that is the soul of this region, it's Bobal. For years, this tough, dark-skinned grape was just used to make simple, bulk wine. But now, a whole new generation of winemakers has realized its true potential. They're embracing its deep color, its amazing acidity, and those firm tannins. You know, the stuff from the grape skins that gives it wine its backbone. Bobal is the queen of the high-altitude Utiel-Requena region, and it's finally getting the royal treatment it deserves.
And these three words, they perfectly illustrate what makes Bobal so special. It's intense. It gives you these wines with deep, powerful color. It's aromatic. Think dark fruits and spices. And it is incredibly versatile. It can make these big, age-worthy reds, but it can also make crisp, refreshing rosés. It's a real superstar.
But Bobal isn't alone. You've also got Monastrell, a bold, powerful red that just soaks up the sun down in Alicante. Then there's Moscatel, which is basically an explosion of flowers and fruit in a glass, made in both sweet and dry styles. And you even have these rare gems like Verdil, a native white grape that's being rescued from obscurity to make these wonderfully fresh, vibrant wines.
So, okay, we've got this incredible history, we've got amazing raw materials. The big question is, how are today's winemakers turning all of that into something so new and exciting? Well, it all comes down to this perfect blend of respecting tradition while totally embracing innovation.
A huge part of this new chapter is a really deep commitment to the land itself. I mean, just look at this chart. There's a major shift happening towards organic and sustainable farming. These winemakers, they get it. To make wines that truly speak of this place, you have to work with nature, not against it. And inside the winery, that blend of old and new just keeps going. They're using modern, super precise techniques to bring out the absolute best in the grapes. But when it comes to aging, they're not just sticking to oak barrels. They're experimenting with everything: stainless steel, concrete tanks, even ancient clay amphora, all to figure out what best expresses the fruit. Okay, so we've covered the history, the land, the techniques. Let's bring this all together. Let's talk about what this means for you when you're actually looking at a bottle of wine.
Think of this table as your cheat sheet. The region is broken into a few main zones, or DOs. If you see DO Valencia on the label, think diversity. Aromatic whites, modern reds, the whole shebang. Utiel-Requena? That's the kingdom of Bobal. Look for those structured reds and beautiful rosés.
And Dio Alicante is home to that powerful Monastrell and some amazing sweet wines.
Now for the ultimate test. Picture this. You're in Valencia. You've ordered its most iconic dish, the paella. What do you drink with it?
And the answer really showcases the region's genius. A fresh, aromatic white like Verdil cuts through the richness perfectly. Or a vibrant Bobo Rosé is a fantastic match, with its bright fruit notes complementing all those savory flavors. It's just proof that these wines are made for food.
So if there is just one thing you take away from all of this, let it be this. Valencia is, without a doubt, one of the most dynamic and exciting wine regions in Spain right now. It's a place where you can find incredible quality and character without the crazy price tags of more famous regions. It is truly a region on the rise. The quiet revolution is happening. The wines are better than they have ever been. So really, the only question left is, are you ready to pull the cork on this hidden Mediterranean treasure? Go find out for yourself.